Hey players, so it's time for another riveting episode of Love and Law Enforcement, the Opelousas, Louisiana edition. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat, honey, because we have some new details surrounding the arrest of Police Chief Graig LeBlanc. Pretty Ricky is what they call him. So as previously reported, Opelousas Police Chief Graig LeBlanc, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, was arrested yesterday on obstruction of justice and malfeasance of office. Now, his arrest was in connection with an incident that occurred back in December in which his mistress banged his wife and also hit him in the hand. I declare, honey, what a disgrace. Bang back in December, Chief LeBlanc, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, was allegedly inside the home of Savannah Butler, who has been named his mistress. She's also one of his police officers. Now, his wife rolled up on the scene with the gangster lean and wanted to speak with him. Baby, they say Savannah pulled out that yapper and banged his wife. And also hit Chief LeBlanc, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, whenever he was trying to stop the whole thing. So Savannah was ultimately arrested, and Chief LeBlanc, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, had to come on out and admit the truth that she was definitely his mistress. Like I told you, Pretty Ricky was arrested yesterday, and now we have some details surrounding that arrest. Baby, according to the sheriff, they got footage. Oh, yes, honey. It's true. According to a news release from the St. Landry Sheriff's Office, they have video that shows probable cause for Opelousas Police Chief and officers' arrest. So according to the sheriff, the video shows that after Crystal LeBlanc was shot by Savannah Butler, she was attempting to get Chief LeBlanc in her vehicle so they could both seek medical attention. But when Pretty Ricky attempted to enter the passenger door of Crystal's vehicle, Savannah Butler was pulling him back, honey. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. And baby, they both went back into the residence. Crystal LeBlanc is then seen exiting her vehicle and knocking on the door of the home. Chief LeBlanc is seen and heard advising his wife not to call anyone about the situation after they both were shot. The sheriff said that Chief LeBlanc knew that he and Crystal had suffered bodily injuries, but at no time did he give assistance to Crystal, nor did he seek to contact law enforcement or report the need for medical assistance. Chief LeBlanc verbally instructed Crystal not to report the incident, therefore hindering and delaying the communication of the crime to law enforcement. This action also induced the withholding of testimony. Now, Savannah Butler was the one to transport Pretty Ricky to the hospital, and when she came back to the home, the video shows that Opelousas police officer Tyrone Abrams arrived at her home and went inside. Then Savannah Butler walked to the rear door and Abrams went out to the rear carport. Then Savannah Butler began wiping down the inside of the storm door, and Tyrone Abrams was looking at the blood evidence on the carport area. Abrams is seen looking directly at the camera covering the carport area. Tyrone Abrams is then on and off camera talking to Savannah Butler while she was cleaning up the blood evidence from the wall and carport area with a mop. Tyrone Abrams stayed at Butler's home for almost an hour while she removed blood evidence from the carport area. So the sheriff says that as law enforcement, Tyrone Abrams had knowledge that the removal of the blood evidence would affect an actual present or future criminal proceeding. Abrams failed to perform his duty to prevent or stop Savannah Butler from altering, removing, and destroying blood evidence at that crime scene. So today, Opelousas police officer Tyrone Abrams turned himself into the St. Landry Parish Jail and was booked on charges of principal to obstruction of justice and malfeasance of office. He was later released on a $10,000 bond. So Graig LeBlanc, Pretty Ricky is what they call him, turned himself in yesterday and was released on a $26,000 bond. Now, there are calls for a recall election to replace him. But it's very important to note here that the Opelousas City Council approved paid leave for Savannah Butler. She's the one that did this entire thing, and she has been approved for paid leave. Our players, this is ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess. I just wonder, was Crystal the one who bailed him out yesterday, knowing that he didn't give her any help and rode to the doggone hospital with his mistress, Savannah? Baby, I declare, what a disgrace. All right, players, make sure you keep it locked right here with the Black Accurate News for all new episodes of Love and Law Enforcement, Opelousas Edition. This is Double D Mother for the More Accurate News.